Well, hey there. Just heading back. I met with some people to do a comprehension check on Ephesians chapter 1 that I've recently translated, and just thought I'd sit down here and share some thoughts. I wanted to make a new YouTube channel to just have a platform where I can share a little bit of my experience here, share different reflections that I have. And so, yeah, if you just maybe hit subscribe, and that way when I put stuff up there, you can see them. But yeah, I've recently shared the gospel with the people here. There's a good number of believers. It's hard to say exactly how many. Just like kind of like at home, there's a lot of people who show up when we have a meeting, and you don't always know where all their hearts are. But yeah. So we've been still teaching the believers, meeting them with them on a weekly basis, bi-weekly basis, and we're going to be starting teaching them through the book of Acts next week, and that's really exciting. But one thing I've just been thinking about that I kind of wanted to share with you guys, just to share a little bit about kind of the things that characterize this village here. I would think of things like violence, theft, deceit, abuse, things like jealousy, adultery, and those are things that are just very typical here and really characterize this community. And we've had the privilege of sharing with them the good news about Jesus, and are now trying to help them see that there is a new way to live now that Jesus is the King. And this is very burdensome at times. It's actually burdensome all the time. In fact, I've been recently thinking that I think I finally understand when Paul in 2 Corinthians says that I have a daily burden for the churches. I think I kind of understand what he meant a little more. And I know my role here is a little different as a church planter, but in a big way right now, us missionaries are the church leaders here. And it's the first time in my life, really, I've been a church leader. And so feeling that burden, it's kind of like raising children in a lot of ways. Like you don't want your kids to lead lives that are destructive. Things like the things that characterize this village, all those things are socially destructive. And you don't want that for your kids when you're raising your kids. So you try to raise them up as best you can to show them a good way to go, so that they can live a life that's not self-destructing, but a life that is fruitful and filled with joy and things like that. And it's very much the same as a church planter, or as I'm feeling like a church leader, where you do the best you can, but when people make choices, when your kids make choices, or these people make choices that are not the best, it's very difficult. It's very challenging. It's like they make certain decisions, and you feel that. You feel it with them. You feel it for them. And yeah, I'm just feeling that a lot lately. And not necessarily even always bad decisions they make, but like, just decisions, things that they do that they think are good, but maybe not be the best for them. And so anyways, just wanted to share that, and just say, it is a privilege to be able to share the gospel with these guys and help them see that there is a new way to live. But it's not always easy. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys. And if you think of me, you could pray for me and pray for us here. So, yeah.